Welcome back to my channel, Claudia's Stashdown Crafts. I'll try again to look to you and not to the television over there, sorry for that. After the last video I had a hard time to decide what should I show you next. I was looking through my 89 remaining canvases that I didn't show yet of Diamond Art Club newer boxes. And yeah, there were so many, I would want to show them all, so I decided, okay, let's go for the next artist where I have the second most diamond paintings. So in the new boxes, it's actually the ones I have the most diamond paintings, even though overall, including the old boxes, it's the second most. And if I show you this, I'm sure you know who it is. It's Margaret Morales. I have 10 canvases of her in the new boxes. So we will start with the square ones. All the boxes have this size. There is one single one, look at this, that is bigger. Just this one of the 10, one. All the others are this size. Which also means less heavy than the Yume arts that I showed you last time. And a little bit smaller canvases probably, I would assume, so more reasonable in size to do. Let's start with this one, the big box, then it's out of our way. I have to admit, Hades and Persephone. There are many beautiful canvases of them out there, and I was really not sure if I wanted to buy this one. Because I think here, this very soft face of him there, look here. It's kind of weird, or maybe let's see, you see it better here. It's very weird. I have the impression that Hades would have to be a strong man with a lot of muscles, like the one of Mrs. Butterdy, which I also have and will be shown another day, but not on the collection of today, because today we are with Margaret Morales. So let me give you first the stats. It's a square canvas, Hades and Persephone by Margaret Morales, 65 centimeters to 86 centimeters, or 25.6 to 33.9 centimeters. Reasonable size compared to all the others huge male ones that I unboxed last time. So, and here it also starts getting more interesting. So we have 68 colors, 3 Aurora Borealis, and 4 fairy dust. While with all the Yumeis I only had ABs, here we have fairy dust. I already had another canvas where I'm already working with fairy dust, but still I love fairy dust. It's so far my favorite special drill, but I have to say, beside fairy dust and ABs, I didn't work on any others yet. So this might still be changed. I think in this collection of the Margaret Morales I have, there will be other ones with more drills, with more special drills. Sorry, that's really terrible. I don't know what's going on. So let's have a look at the canvas. Like same as last time, I'm showing you the drills. I'm showing you the canvas because I already removed the treasure quest card, sorry, and I didn't go and look it up. I can someone do a flip through of all the treasure quests if you're interested, but for now we don't. Let me stop for a moment. I have to call some. I'm back. I hope my throat will now behave. Let's continue and look at the drills that are already half out. So let me see first. Ooh. Different now than last time with the Yume art drills that we looked at. we have really soft colors. Here you go. Here you can see it. Very many pastel colors. Let me see, can I show it without this glare? Yes, now it's better. A lot of pastel colors and not such intense colors as it was seen with the Yume arts. But for this kind of portraits, I actually love this pastel palette. I wasn't really the portrait type of person, but I saw so many of these portraits from Margaret Morales done by Katie from Diamonds and Washi, the one done by Lisette Craft Hotel, she only did the one mystery, and many others creators, and I loved what I saw. And that's why I started buying Margaret Morales kits. I didn't do yet one. I hope I'm not figuring out and that I don't like it, but I don't think so. For once, as said, I love the rendering, and I love mainly how they render her, the softness of her face. And I think for this you need these soft colors. So let us open this. I will roll it in the other direction so that we can have a nicer look at it. I didn't mention it last time, but as usual, don't do this with double adhesive canvases. This only is possible because it's poured glue. And yeah, let's see how this looks. And wow, yeah, okay. I must say, from the Margaret Morales, because of this face, because of all this dark, this is one of my last favorites. But what I love very much, it's here. Her, with all, her hair and her face, this color. And I think the contrast between her colorful parts here, also the flowers down here, and the darkness on his side, and this little skull here. Oh, this I only see now. So cool. Yeah, without glare maybe. Here, this skull. I think this will look stunning. So even though I was a little bit skeptical, in the end, I think I will love to do this. You liked the pen over. We go to the next square one. Overall, I have 4 squares and 6 round ones. I already showed this one before a little bit, so let's have a look at this one. Yes. No, wait. So, Down the Rabbit Hole by Margaret Morales. 55.8 to 75.9 centimeters. This, I think, is a very reasonable size to do, and where maybe even I don't take a year to do it, or 2. And we have 68 colors, including 1 AB, 1 Electro Diamond, and 5 Fairy Dust. I've never worked with Electro Diamonds. Let's have a look at the drills and see if I can find it in the package. Just by looking at it, I'm not opening. I'm not opening, for sure not. Yes, what is it here? Okay. Some of them I had already opened and had a look at the drills, but not all of them. And I can't recall which ones I looked at, seriously, because it's so long ago, some of them, that I bought them. Ooh, that is a color palette I really like, and I found it. Ooh, look at this. Is it visible? Can you see it? Here. Here, this one. This one is the Electro Diamond. It's difficult through the plastic, I have to admit. And it doesn't really want to focus, but it's here. I saw it. Ooh, that looks intriguing. But for the rest, look at the colors. This is colors as intense as with You May Art. This I like a lot. Actually, this was one of the canvases of Margaret Morales that I immediately thought I would like to buy, but I didn't, because I already was on a position where I had many kids and didn't want to have too many. But meanwhile, last year I went rogue. I bought everything, and also every Margaret Morales that restocked at that time, which were about 5 or 6 of the ones that are here now, this included. And yes, but meanwhile I don't buy anymore. What I have is what I have. So far, since end of December, I didn't buy any kit anymore at Diamond Art Club or anywhere else. What I did was I bought accessories that I needed so that I don't buy anything else anymore, but no kits. So also no new Margaret Morales, nothing else. I'm working on what I have, and that's planned to be continued like for the next 5 years, 6, 7, we will see. I hope. Yeah, since actually 5th of January this year was when I got the last canvas I ordered in my house. That's the actual status of the stash. That didn't change so far. And here we go. Wow, cool. I see it already through the canvas. That's super cool. I love this one. Because that's not just portrait. It's Alice in Wonderland. It was one of the things that intrigued me a lot when I was a kid. I saw it once or twice and I never could really understand it. But this chaos in the picture represents exactly what's my impression and memory of Alice in Wonderland. And here also the clock. Can you see it? Yeah, there. The clock. Is the rabbit here? Ah, yeah, here. Sure, it is. Wrong direction, sorry. Here, I have to get used to this setup. Here, the rabbit, the cards, and also the face. I think it's really rendered so nicely. That is one I will certainly enjoy a lot to paint. Also because I love the colors. I love all of it. That's one of my favorite Margaret Morales. Not the favorite one. There is a hard debate between two of them which one is my favorite, but this I will tell you later on. Here we are with my next one. Can you see which one it is? This is Dark Lilith by Margaret Morales, and that is one of the 2 favorites. Which, yeah. I love these colors. I love this artwork. And I jumped immediately on it when it restocked. It has, as always, I'm too fast, 50.3 centimeters with over 66.7 centimeters or 90.8 to 26.3 inches. 62 colors, 1 AB, 1 electro diamond, 1 iridescent diamond, 1 frosted diamond, and 2 fairy dust. That's just, how would you say, a special drill galore, I think. So, regarding special drill, probably this one is the winner. I'm not sure the other one has the same amount of special drill. We will see when we reach the point. But color palette wise and painting wise, this is one of my absolute favorites. Margaret Morales. Ooh, it's rather dark. Oh, also here, the electro one I can spot immediately. It's here. Difficult. but it would be there. But can you see? It's a very dark color palette, super dark. Oh, that makes me a little bit cautious. But on the other hand, actually I must say, even though I think sometimes it's a pain to work on such kind of drills, so dark drills, but the outcome of these sparkly, colorful drills coming out of the dark drills, it's just the most amazing of it. And it's the ones that also my fiancé loves most. So I think he will enjoy this kit a lot. So, wow, it's really cute and small. It's getting... Now I have the impression that's such a cutie. I could do this in one day. I won't. As I already mentioned last time, I'm delusional. It will take me probably 1 month anyways, because I only can work 1-2 hours maximum a day. And that in the months where I do mainly diamond ore painting and not puzzling. But let's see how this looks. Ooh. Wow. Oh, is this a dragon down here? I'm not sure. I would have to look at the real or... No, it's not. But that looks really cool. And I think all the canvas, it's dark, but it's mainly non-color blocking. It's confetti, also within these shadings of dark. And also here, it's not that much color blocking. It's mainly confetti, and I love confetti. I'm a confetti girl. Give me confetti all the time, and a minimal amount of too much color blocking, and I'm super happy. Even though it will take me forever and very long, but I love, and I'm super happy when I can change colors once in a while and not just painting the same color over and over again. So I think this will be a very amazing piece. Also her face. These eyes, how they are rendered. No, we are not hitting it up. We are not doing that. But it will make my decision very hard which one to do first. After having finishing 5 of my old kits, I can select one of my new boxes. And I don't know how I should select them. Probably with randomizer, because it's so many beautiful ones. Incredible, beautiful pen over, wasn't it? And now we come to something very different, a very different color palette. This one, Love Tessie. I don't know why, but when I saw this was released, I had to get it immediately. I didn't want to wait for restocks, even though I knew I won't work on it this year, probably not even next year or the other one. But I needed to have it because it speaks to me. The background scared me, but with a closer look, I have the impression, we will see it when we open it, that it's not too much color blocking, but a little bit of memorized. I hope so. And but I love the colors, because it's not just one color. It's greens, pastels. It's pastels of greens, blues, pink, rosé, so many different ones that I think I don't get bored when I'm painting it. And also her face is such a soft blush that she has here on her face. Looks a little bit weird now, so now it's better. Looked a little bit weird before with the light. Yeah, but we will take her out as soon as we have seen the stats. So 55.8 to 80.9 centimeters, 22 to 32 inches. Whoa, 100 colors. I think that's the one that has most colors that I ever had in my hands so far. At least from the ones that I showed you. Because I've not seen a 100 before. Not on the ones that I have. Maybe on the newer ones that I have in my storage. We have other ones, but I didn't recall that I have something with so many colors. So 100 colors, 1 AB, and 3 fairy dust. So not that much special drills anymore, but still more than you may order. And 72,800 drills. An absolute reasonable amount of drills, if you ask me. So, now I'm so curious if the drills are really as beautiful as I imagine them to be. Oh wow, yes. Oh, look at this. That's an amazingly beautiful color palette with so many different colors. So that's the background. Can you see it? All the same. This 3866. Okay, maybe there will be a lot of color blocking because over here on this side we have more. But let's just look at this one. That's much more fun. That's much more interesting. And it's still more than the rest. So there is hope for a good one. And now the canvas. Yoo-hoo! It's a little bit bigger than the last one, but not too much. Still tiny compared to the ones I opened last time. Ooh, I'm already impressed of what I'm seeing. So, oh, wow. Okay, there is a lot of color blocking here. Won't be my favorite part. I might do a little square here and then a huge one here, then a little square here and then a huge one here, or just do it to have it out of the way. But as for the rest, so just ignoring here this round part, this part here, these flowers, also more here with the very different colors. This will be amazing to do. And her mouth so red and small. And she has green eyes. Ooh, that will certainly be very cool. That's a bird. I didn't realize there is a bird. Is there a second one somewhere? Here, can you see it? That's a bird. Let's see if I can show you. Here. Can you see it? That's a birdie. So cute. So cool. I love it. Well, we managed the square ones and enter now the pink canvases, meaning the round ones. Seeing here, round and the pink box. That's Spring Awakening by Margaret Morales, again with stronger colors, which I also like very much, but with this soft but a little bit darker color to the face. It's 55.6 centimeters by 73.5 centimeters or 22 to 29 inches. It has 82 colors, 1 AB, 1 electro diamond, 1 iridescent diamond, 6 fairy dust, 6, wow, but only a tiny amount of 53,934 diamonds. Oh, I think that's the smallest so far. The other one had minimum of 70,000. And considering it's round, okay, that's the reason, sure. Stupid, sorry, this was falling to the ground. Stupid me, it's because it's rounds. Round drills are bigger and therefore you need less, even though the canvas is the same size. Ooh, so small. Can you see this? I can handle this one old hand without falling. Oh, ooh, oh! I see the iridescent. That's really nice color palette. I think that will be amazing to paint as well with all these different colors and not this huge one-colored background as before. It's amazing, isn't it? Very, very, very beautiful. Oh, just a little bit of background here, all the same, all the same. Also, the same 3866 than before, but only 3 bags. Before it were at least 10. So I think that's a good amount of drills and a very beautiful palette of colors. And now let's look at the canvas and how it looks and if we like it. Ooh, I already saw some very colorful piece parts. That's working so much easier when they are not too big, the canvases. And here we go. Ooh, yes. Oh, I like this style also here with this framing around. And how they look always a little bit sad, don't you think so? I have the impression they look always sad or let's say serious. And I like this. Ooh, just very fine. Good grapes here in the basket with some flowers, some more flowers. What do we have down here? I think that's some fruit as well here. Not sure. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. There are a little places here with color blocking or down here, but that's not too bad. I can single place this one because it's light color and I want it to be as beautiful as it should be. And multi-placing because it's not the newest kind of canvas or all these new kind of drills that I hear about now on all videos with the new round drills. I don't think I will have this facility of multi-placing a lot, but maybe a 4-placer I can use. It's very beautiful. Ooh, in camera it looks even more beautiful than if I look at her like this. And this hair, this very brown hair, like mine, you see? I like it. Here we go with the next round. That's my second favorite piece. Wouldn't you agree that this is one of the most beautiful ones that she has? Ignoring the glare, as always. Here's her face. And these butterflies. This is, I think, one of the most beautiful. So from between this and Dark Lilith, I'm really not sure which one I like more. I was a little bit hesitant in the beginning actually, not because of the art. I love the art, but I was not sure if the face wasn't rendered too clear, too light. I had the impression it's too white, but then I saw, I don't know if it was Katie who worked on this. Can be. I saw some creator working on it, and I loved it so much what I was seeing that I then in the end when I got the notification that it restocked, I jumped on it immediately. It's a little bit of a bad feeling because I was already considering to doing a Stashdown, but I thought, no, that has to be my Stashdown. I don't care, it has to be there, and it was. So it's Sleeps with Butterflies by Margaret Morales, 55.6 by 70.2 centimeters or 22 to 28 inches. We have 55 colors, not that much, 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust with a total of 51,510 diamonds. So I'm happy I have several of these round drill ones that are not so big, because I have so many other big canvases that it will be nice to have once in a while a finish. Because I think for the next 2 months I don't foresee any finish, because the ones that I'm working now are also big. Ooh, Wow, that's a very beautiful pink. Here, can you see it? That's a very beautiful pink here. And here is the amazing, beautiful color palette. Blues, pinks, aquamarines. That are my favorite colors. And then there are everything else that is very intense or in a good mixture, I also love. But blue, pink, aquamarine. So here I have blue and pink in a huge amount, in almost every shading you can imagine. I love it. I love it. Let's see the canvas and have a look at. Oh, I already see a very beautiful butterfly there. Yeah. And almost can't resist to look at already at it, but I won't. I'm only looking then together with you, such as Ashley from Messy Girl Crafts. I'm sorry for butchering her channel name last time 1,000 times, but now I got it right. So such she does it, we look at it together. Here we go. Wow, so beautiful. I like these pinks. And this butterfly. This will be as Lisette from Lisette Crafts and Tells always say, my bonbon. That will be it. Such a beauty. And also this dress, slightly transparent, how they render it in a way that you see here also the legs and her, you probably can't see. Yeah, it's difficult, I can tell you. When you have to film in the evening, because during daytime you're working, and in the weekends you're not home, that's really difficult. But here you could see it, the skin tone of her legs through the dress. That's just amazing and very beautiful. And these blues up here, I just love it. That's this or Dark Lilies will be one of my favorites. Maybe I should do a, what are they, 10? No, I'm not gonna do a bracket style, is it? But I will do them both and then decide which is the favorite one. This will very much depend on which one I like most to paint. Okay, next one. This will be this one. Oops. Oh, can you see it? Here. Song of Artemis. I was not sure if I should get it or not. I like the artwork. I think it's an amazing piece of artwork, but I'm still a little bit scared that the color palette is too boring. But also for this, there is always a solution. I just think if I really like something, I can paint it. Maybe I have to mix it up with another one that is more colorful. This could be. I had once a painting which took me forever to do, not because I didn't like it, but because the color palette just was too boring after a while. And then I started doing another in parallel and voila, it was done. And this one now, let's see, it's a 55.6 to 70.7 centimeters, 22 to 28 inches. It has 68 colors, 2 ABs, 1 electrode diamond, 2 iridescent diamonds, and 3 fairy dust. I want desperately to start on one of these kits. All my old kits that I have to work on first have a maximum of fairy dust. Maybe. Most of them even nothing or only ABs. Okay, I have my minis. I will work on some of the minis of the Diamond Art Club that I have, which have also this special drills. For mini DP Madness event here now in March, I will select one with a lot of special drills. I think the 80s or the 90s collection is one of them. And I will do one of them. So. Ah, no, wait. I can't. I have to debate. Maybe you can give me a hint. What shall I do? Because on the one hand, I really want to do something like that, but on the other hand, I only have few Diamond Art Club minis, but I have a lot, tons of them, of paint jams, and I should do a paint jam because it's a refresh your stash also, not just a stash down, meaning that I should also work first on the older ones, and that's paint jam. I have to think about it. Leave me something in the comments if you want. You don't have to. Ooh, but I see the iridescent, I see the electro diamonds. It's always yellow ones, the electro diamonds. Or there are also others. I think I've never seen others, but I don't know nothing. Ooh, but I love these colors. Actually, it's much more different colors than I would have assumed. You see here? It's quite of a decent color palette, so maybe it's not that boring as I was imagining it. I could have bought it way earlier. Here we have many of these light colors, but also beautiful blues. And again, a very light one. This is such a small, tiny canvas. Comparing to my others. I have to admit, it's always comparing to my others. And yeah, let's see how this looks in reality. I'm really curious. I would imagine that the electros are on her head, where we have these yellow colors, kind of a crown. We'll see. And here we go. Ooh, okay. Actually, it's rather similar to, so in the color palette and in the rendering here, like Sleeping with Butterflies, but not that nice pink. I'm missing these very pinkish, beautiful flowers, but it would be boring if it would have twice the same painting, right? So it's okay, and I imagined the electro diamonds to be here in this crown, or here in her necklace. Well, the hands are also looking very nice. What creeps me out in a lot of paintings is the hands and how they render the hands. That's one of the things why I, for example, don't have too many Mrs. Butter D, because in a lot of Mrs. Butter D, the hands, when they are hands, I don't like them. I don't really like them. But here, oh, she has a harp in her hands. That's cool. That's sweet. And some flowers, beautiful here, or these butterflies or flowers. Could be butterflies. I think it's butterflies. No, but that's nice. That's beautiful. I think it will also, this one, as with every other one that I said, it will look stunning. They will all look stunning. But I have to do them first. So many to do. 160 canvas to do. Yay. So, even if it sounded like I'm not annoyed about my big stash, really not. I love my stash. I love 99% of all the paintings I have in my stash, or let's say 98%. It's just overwhelming to have so many. I know there's people that have way more, and if you are happy with having so much, then great. Enjoy them. It's so beautiful to have so many, to have space for that. I also do. It's just I'm overwhelmed. Plus my puzzle collection takes half of my cellar downstairs. So I need more space. Here we are with Lumina. She's very, very beautiful. It's along the same lines like the other two with butterflies. That's why I thought it's a good one to go next. It's 55.6 to 83.7 centimeters. It has 84 colors, 1 AB, 1 electro diamond, and 4 fairy dusts, and a total diamond count of 61,408. This one, I'm sure, is confetti pure. So I should be in heaven. I really should. That's so much up my alley. And maybe, this I hope to see now, the color palette is diverse enough that I still will love it. Or then I can mix it up with what was it? Artemis before? Yeah. Ooh, nice. Very nice. A huge different palette of pinks. And I need to learn the colors in English, sorry. I can't tell all the colors. Terrible, terrible. But yeah, huge, nice color palette of pastels. Very, very beautiful. And also these light blues. This is almost not visible. Here we have a lot of nice blues. Yes, there. Really beautiful. And some dark reds also that we can see here on this side. They were not visible from the other side. I think this is very, very beautiful to paint, and mainly it will be interesting to paint because of the lot of confetti and because of all these many tiny pieces that we will see here. I think this will be, yeah, not boring at all. Even though it's always the same colors repeating a little, but you have tiny pieces where you have a lot of colors inside and have to change the colors all the time so that it can't be boring, even if you would want to be. It's not. You see my point? Here she comes. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, ooh, oh, wow. Okay, now I love it. Now I really love it. Because I imagined it to be way lighter pastels here, so that it would be pinkish, more pink, and not so dark. So it's such a beautiful pink. So, oh, I really have to learn the colors. I really, really have to. To talk to you, it's better. I'm sorry for my English. It's definitely not the best one. But I didn't want to do it in German or Portuguese. I could offer Portuguese as well. Because, yeah, then to whom should I talk out there? How many people would then really understand me? Not that many. Look here. No, the color palette down here is really different than the one up here. So I think this will be more interesting to paint than I imagined. Oh, very beautiful. No, that was a good choice. That was a really good choice to be bought. Absolutely. So, we are down to the last two. I hope you enjoyed so far. You had a coffee or a drink during this journey. And yeah, let's go for the last two. Again, Alice. I was not sure if I should buy her. I have to admit, I really, really wasn't. And I can tell you why. First of all, here, these red eyes, they creep me a little bit out. I think it's too much, but I'm not sure. And then there is it visible on the box? Yes. Here you see it even better than the canvas here. This rose, this white part, my brain just doesn't want it to be white. It wants it to be red. But it's part of the art work. I saw it, so I won't change it. I'm not someone to change the paint, the art. I will do it exactly as it is rendered and as it was given to me. The only thing I would consider at some point, but this is more for the older boxes, because we don't have too many special drills in there, is to get some diamonds from, I think it's Distracted by Diamonds. Nope, editing Claudia here. It's diamond painting with Sparkless, which has the enhancement kits that have a special drill set so that you can buy for certain canvases. I wouldn't buy it for any of the ones that I have in the new boxes, but for the ones in the old boxes which only have AB, there I'm certainly considering it, to give it as a small little prize for me, as long as I'm continuing with the Stashdown. But also there, I don't select it myself, I don't change it myself. I get the drills with the instructions. But here we have now, so Alice with 64 colors, 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust diamonds. So really simple, 55,752 drills. I think the color palette is amazing. I will love the color palette. Besides these little tiny effects, I also like the art. But what in the end convinced me to buy it was that I saw Ashley from Messy Girl Craft work on it, and I loved what I saw. That's why it came on stock and I just got it. Yes, the color palette is definitely worth it. Look at this. Many different and strong, intense colors. That's what I really like, but also with some very pastel colors a little bit. So that's also very beautiful. But here, this red. Ooh, that's for the flowers. That's amazing. No, I think it will be very nice to work on, but it probably won't be one of the canvases for me that I will display. I will like to see it. I will show it. I will love to work on it, but it's nothing that I will want to display and see all the time. While the Sleeping with Butterfly or Dark Lily, there I'm really considering, as soon as I have a hobby room, crafts room, then I will just confiscate one of the walls and say that's mine, and then there I will exchange them. And certainly the canvases that I do and that I want to display. So, and here we go. Wow. Okay, that's super red. Whew. But it's nice. So from the distance and through the camera, I must say I really like what I see. And looking like here at her face, it actually doesn't look, I think in camera it looks worse than by myself. Here it doesn't look as if it is too intense. So maybe I was worried for nothing. But here the details in her hair, in her dress, this will certainly be amazing to do. Also the background, it's confetti, it's not really color blocking, so that will be good as well. Now I guess I will love to work on it. What's already a good thing, even though I won't display it. But to work it up, to do it, it will be certainly an amazing piece. Yeah. We are reaching the end. Here is the last one. Did you guess it that I would have this one? Did you think it could be this one? After I said that I like these aquamarine colors. When I saw it, that was one of the few that I bought at release date. It was gone within seconds. I was one that was also able to grab it immediately. Ocean Eyes, such a beautiful, beautiful piece. these colors. Sorry for the glare. Here we go. Almost there. I hope you don't get dizzy. We will open it and you have a better look. Ocean Eyes by Margaret Morales. 55.6 to 73.8 centimeters. 90. What? Really? 96 colors? Where? Okay, we have a look at it. 96 colors, 1 AB and 3 fairy dust for a total of 54,136 diamonds. Whoa. Okay, let's have a look where these colors might be. 96. That must be all shades of these light colors and the greens. And aquamarines. Ooh. Okay. Yes. A lot of different shadings. Ooh, look here. This time we tried to record it, not like last time where I had to go to my storage and repeat one of the unpackings because I didn't record it, but it's recording, so it should be fine. Look at these colors. So many different shadings of blues and greens, but also of the yellows, of the clear colors. Interesting, really interesting. But I love it. That will be amazing. That will be an incredible, sorry, here, so that you can see me. That will be an incredible, beautiful piece to paint. It definitely will be, absolutely. And I will love these colors, but I'm not sure if it's so many colors, so probably I'm changing colors quite often, and then it doesn't matter, but otherwise I'll mix it in with something else that has a few colors and that I need to mix up. We will see. So, almost there. The last one. And then we are done for this video. Here we go. Whoa. Wow. Oh, but still, oops, sorry. It's escaping. It wanted to go underwater. But where? Where do we see 96? There is a lot of shadings. I agree. Very good. Very much shadings. So also here in the background, it's not a lot of color blocking. Always little blocks, but not too big. Because there is always other colors mixing. But 96? Really? I can't believe. Woo! But it's, whoa. Also here, these scales that she has on her skin. That's so cool. And also her eyes. Here I love it. With Alice, I had the impression that the rest of the face was too light. But here not. Here I love this really strong eyes and the green eyes. Whoa. This is this, the last one. With this one in my hands. And before we go for the pen over, I will thank you if you are still here, for being here, for following me, for helping me with the Stashdown, for your comments and your suggestions that you're giving me to go through my stash. Thanks a lot for all of it. It's highly, highly appreciated. Thanks to my 17 subscribers that make me incredibly happy because I don't have the impression that I'm talking to myself. If you are none of the 17s and made it to here and are interested in what else I have in my stash, which I will work on in the next couple of years without buying new ones, then hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, a like, whatever. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever time it is in your part of the world, and see you next time.